Hey you guys, if you guys love this video, definitely to go ahead and subscribe, like, share, comment. Let me know what you think. We always want to grow and be better together. So what better way to do that than subscribing to this channel? So go ahead and subscribe, you guys. Hey again, you guys, this is Kuniko here with Back to Basics. Thank you for joining me here for another episode. For those of you who are new to this channel, here I talk about the Bible, of course, and what I really focus on is terminology, certain words or phrases that are actually important in the life of a believer, and even explain as to why these are important for us to have and to remember. Give a little biblical background just so we can help grow and be better together in regards to these words or phrases, whether you've heard them before all your life, going to church, or even a new believer. It's always great to get a refresher in regards to these words, what they mean, and why they're important. So today we're going to be talking about covenants. So the word covenant or covenants, we see this word a lot when we're reading the Bible. I've heard this word a lot. We see it in both the Old and the New Testament when God made a covenant with his people, or when we hear people say things like marriage is a covenant, just to give a brief example, things like that. So what exactly is it? What does it mean? So let's go ahead and just start from the beginning. So we'll take a look back of the word, actually where it comes from. So the term covenant is actually of Latin origin, and it's from the that Latin word convenire, meaning to come together. Now covenants are not exactly contracts in the way that we think of them today. Now they are, of course, are similar. Now covenant is essentially a relationship, but it's a relationship that has been formalized in a binding agreement, such as the Noahic covenant between God and Noah, or the Abrahamic covenant, which is laid out or on more than one occasion in the book of Genesis. So he is the God of covenants, obviously making covenant with his people, making covenant between Noah and covenant between Abraham. So there actually are several different covenants that are seen and read through the Bible. God does is based on covenants. So even when we look through or look into the Bible, it's divided into two parts. We have the Old Testament, or the Old Covenant, and of course the New Testament and the New Covenant. So in between both testaments, there are a total of 7 different covenants that the Bible talks about, and 4 of them God made with the nation of Israel. But thank you for joining me here again, you guys, for another episode of Back to Basics. Definitely trust in the Lord, believe in the Lord, trust in him fully. He is never changing, even when we're even all over the place. He is always with us. So definitely stay within God's word. I know sometimes it can feel intimidating, sometimes reading God's word, just some old stories. But no, really go in with pray to the Lord and ask him kind of help you along the way in reading the Bible with a renewed mind, with a fresh take on it. Allow God to truly speak to you. Really go ahead and jump into it with a different perspective. I know it can sometimes feel intimidating. Sometimes I get that way as well, so you're not the only one. But definitely get into the Bible, get into God's word. It's there to guide you, help you, lead you, encourage you, and so much more. So don't feel intimidated by the Bible. Definitely keep going ahead. Definitely keep Christ at the center of your life, and just learn to trust him more and more each day. More information in regards to the different covenants that are presented in the Bible, definitely go to our blog, www.sassy60save.com. Go ahead and again click on the Back to Basics button. There you'll find all the information there for more specifically in regards to God and his covenants and the different kinds that there are. So definitely don't forget to do that. Again, we want to grow and be better together in regards to everything that the Bible is talking about, and understand why they are important to understand and know in the life of a believer. I think the great thing about God's covenants is that they'll never be broken. Once God makes a promise, makes a covenant, an agreement with us, with his people, they will never, ever be broken. So I think that's one of the things we can always take to heart. We can always be reassured in, have that calm, have that peace about us. And with the Lord, is knowing that he's never going to change. His promises are never going to change. His covenants that he made thousands of years ago, even covenant he's making with you now, with his people, it's never going to change. It will always remain the same. And that's something that we can definitely cherish in and can definitely take to heart each and every day. So that's why I believe these covenants are important, not just for the covenants that were seeming like, oh, so way back in the day, but even now, His word is never changing. His promises are still true to even this day, and even furthermore, even into the future. But thank you guys for joining me here for another episode of Back to Basics. I hope to see you again next time, but do enjoy the rest of your day. Bye.